Hello, my sweet summer children. I'm back with the juice to get you through the long night. If you're not tuning in to Arah and I's AHS After Show live streams and joining the conversation, then what exactly are you doing, baby? Every Wednesday, immediately following the episode, we do a live stream on my channel and her channel. But anyway, AHS Season 10 Double Feature Episode 5 Gaslight came out. And I got questions because everything is not making sensey. I also got theories though, and I'm interested to know what you guys think is going on. So the first thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Muse pill. I call bullshit on the concept of the pill. I don't think it has anything to do with talent. So we have multiple people who have taken the pill, right? Harry, Alma, Belle Noir, Austin, Mickey, Karen, Doris, and the first pale one. So I started to look at how the successful results are alike and how the unsuccessful results are alike and how they differ. So there are a couple things that stand out. So before we get into the differences and similarities, I want to talk about the brain a little bit and how it operates. So the brain has all these lobes, right? And they're targeting the occipital lobe. And this occipital lobe controls vision. So the Muse pill is said to make the neurons in the brain fire more rapidly, up to 1,000 times more than normal. In a world where everything needs balance, something like this could affect other lobes of your brain. In cases of the pale ones, it seems almost every lobe of their brains are being affected. The cerebellum controls posture, balance, and coordination. Look how they walk. Look at their posture. The basal ganglia affects movement. Look how unnaturally they move. The hypothalamus controls thirst, hunger, moods. Look at not only how they act, but how their thirst is much worse than the successful muses.
The pill, and you don't have a creative seed in your brain already, the pill destroys you, turns you into a flesh phantom, always thirsty, never satisfied or employed.
Seriously, it's like the Muse pill caused severe brain damage to every part of the brain in pale ones. But why? And this brings me to another part of the brain, the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe of the brain. The frontal lobe is responsible for decision making, consciousness, problem solving, and emotion. Emotion, that's a big one. So I think the pale ones have a bigger or more high functioning frontal lobe. So let's talk about it. A while back, Ryan Murphy had posted a picture to Instagram of Ursula and Mickey. And the caption read, "Something wicked this way comes." Something wicked this way comes is a line from Shakespeare's Macbeth. So we're going to talk about Macbeth for a minute and what one of the themes is likely of this season and how it ties into the brain and the Muse pill. So one of the biggest themes of Shakespeare's Macbeth is the results and corruption of unchecked ambition. How dangerous this actually is, what it causes you to do, people with no limits, like how dangerous it is to have no morals. Like, let's say you had an idea, like these witches came to you and told you could have $1 million tonight if you off this man. And you might say, you know what, just now I'm really hating men. So, okay, I'll kill him. But if you actually think about it, your morals will check your ambition and tell you hell to the no. Like, yes, $1 million would be nice, but I'm not going to do that to get $1 million, because you have morals and shit. So when you have no morals and you're willing to sell your soul to the highest bidder, you would be that person that could take the Muse pill and not turn into a pale one. So Macbeth is like a muse. It's his own unchecked ambition that ruins him. He does awful things. He kills people, and he can't even enjoy the things his ambition has gotten him because he's so obsessed with maintaining it. And that's just how the muses are. I'll give you a comparison to Harry. Well, to all the muses. They've all got these deals, millions and billions of dollar deals, like they don't need money. They're getting deal after deal after deal after deal. But they're not taking a second to enjoy any of that. They're still taking the pill. They're still killing people. They're still trying to maintain what they have achieved instead of just enjoying it. They're still ambitious for more. Their ambition for more and more and more is driving them to do crazy shit. They're obsessed with maintaining this power that they have.
More book, one more movie, one more hit play, and then I'll just stop for good. It doesn't work that way, pretty. There's nothing more addictive than success. You taste it now, and you're never going to be able to live without it.
Macbeth was the same way. Macbeth fulfills the prophecy, but at the cost of everything he had. Like, he's a shadow of the man he was. He's a monster now. His wife is dead. He can't produce an heir. Literally, like, it's shitty. Like, no cap. Shakespeare was like an emo motherfucker. Also, side note, Mickey and Karen were giving very much Romeo and Juliet, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But let's get back to the frontal lobe of the brain. Emotion, empathy, morality, emotional regulation, healthy emotional regulation. All of these things come from the frontal lobe of the brain. Let's look at our two pale ones whom we actually got to know prior to them turning. Pale one number one was a good guy. He wasn't trying to be a singer because he wanted to achieve fame or he was some ambitious person. He wanted to help people.
Oh, I'm a fucking Buddhist. I want to be like Bono and use my music to help people.
Because you now hate everyone.
Why? I told you I'm a pacifist.
Let's look at Doris. And by the way, Doris's story is so fucking sad. Like, she was content just being a mother to her children, just being a wife to her husband. She was more concerned about the safety of her family than Harry's career. Even her interior design work, it wasn't for fame. It was because she wanted to feel like she was contributing to her family, that she was important to her husband and daughter. She was being a supportive wife, supporting her husband's dreams.
It's not okay to hurt people. Just to be good at something.
These are two people with morality, empathy, healthy emotional regulation. So when that Muse pill hits their bloodstream and those neurons start firing it, and it starts telling them their ambition no longer needs to be checked by their morals, their body physically rejects it. And that's why they throw up. That's why they throw up. Their morality, their empathy, their healthy emotional regulation, their frontal lobe is incompatible with those pills. I don't think it has a fucking thing to do with talent. Like, straight up, I don't think it has anything to do with talent. Because honestly, let's go back and look at the other people before they turned, right? So we know that Alma was a little sociopath since day one. The counting, the roadkill, the talking to her mom like she was out of her fucking mind. Yeah, no. You could also say, well, TB Karen seems like she's a nice lady, right? She's angry, but she doesn't want to be one of them. She's nice, right? Well, she likely has some morals, but not enough morals to keep her from bringing Belle Noire, an innocent baby, to slaughter. Yeah, she has guilt about it. Yeah, she feels bad that she did that. She feels guilty about it, but so does Macbeth. And really, we don't know what's up with TB Karen right now because she could still be alive. But with Belle Noire and Austin or Patio Furniture, they didn't seem evil or anything like that. They just seemed to lack any kind of emotional responses one way or the other. Macbeth wasn't evil at first. Those witches put that seed of ambition in him and it burned away all he ever was. Just like the Muse pills are doing to the successful muses. So I definitely think it has something to do with emotions and morality and ambition and not talent. So because there was one Shakespeare theme, I looked for more. TB Karen and Mickey are the Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet is not to be classified as like some cheesy, poetic story. Oh, lovely, so lovely. Romeo and Juliet is dark. It's violent. Love for me is a hard topic because love is connected to passion and passion is connected to both love and hate. And these strong emotions are sometimes connected to violence and death. But, you know, we're not going to talk about that. That is the theme that is explored with Romeo and Juliet. Fate, violence, love, all themes of Romeo and Juliet. But in this scenario with Mickey and Karen, Mickey kind of forces Karen to take the Muse pill or die. Karen then kills Mickey and herself because Karen believes she's saving them both, just like Mickey thought he was saving them both by taking the pills. Their violent actions are done out of passion for each other. But this is where it gets interesting, and this is where it could get twisted. I think if they are following a Romeo and Juliet trope, one of them is still alive. I think either Karen or Mickey is still alive, and it would make more sense for it to be Mickey that's still alive. But even if he is alive or she is alive, if we're following like classic Romeo and Juliet fated lovers theme, they'll both die anyway in the end. So can y'all think of any more Shakespeare plays that Ryan Murphy might be pulling from? Any more deep themes? Maybe it's not even all that deep. But anyway, so the episode was called Gaslight. And gaslighting someone is basically making them question their reality. Narcissistic sociopaths do it a lot. Speaking of gaslighting and narcissists, Ursula. I would like Ursula to catch this fade. Give me that one, bitch. Like, she's downright cruel. But the cruelest of all the people in this show is Alma. Not only does she feed on her brother, she tricks her mother into taking the Muse pill by manipulation and gaslighting. Much respect to the actress that's playing Alma, because she's really, really talented. But the whole episode, I wanted to football punt her. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, cancel her. Like, seriously, Michael Langdon doesn't have shit on Alma. In the final scene of the episode, Ursula and Alma are going to pull up on the chemist. I hope the chemist just kills them both, or kills Ursula and takes Alma and just pokes and prods her on some Dr. Arden type shit. Because really, she's just awful. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen, because in the preview for next week, we get a pretty good glance at what's going to happen. So let's look at it. Harry and Alma seem to go to the chemist's house. We can see the white gate from the chemist's house. And the chemist's house seems to be like ground zero for the showdown that's about to happen. We see Harry and Alma walking through the gate and coming in the door, and Belle Noire and Austin are already there. We also see the chemist standing behind Belle Noire and Austin in the background of the shot. Maybe they're going there to look for the baby or to get more pills. However, when they get there, Austin and Belle are in there like, I got murder on my mind. And it looks like pale people bust into the chemist's house. So something must make them go nuts. Also, Ursula is in the cemetery surrounded by pale ones. So I hope Doris comes through and rips her throat out. I hope Doris Ursula about to catch that fade from Doris. Yes. They also show us TB Karen again. There's a body pool from the water. Could be TB Karen, or it could be the sheriff that was killed 3 episodes ago that we've heard fuck off from. So yeah, so the chemist said the military was trying to lock the creative mind and make more docile soldiers. So what if they are purposely trying to make pale ones, an army of pale ones that basically follow the orders with the no question, like the scene with Belle Noire? But what do you guys think? Don't forget to tune into the live after show this Wednesday on Arah's channel. I will leave her channel linked below. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone that supports me on Patreon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and join the Sweet Summer family. Okay, my sweet summer children, have a good day.